I'm Manouk Akopyan. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to our partners, personal injury attorney Nelson Gavorkian.
Hello.
Mike, how are you?
Doing well. Yourself?
I'm doing great. It's always a pleasure catching up with you.
Thank
When
you.
you and I last met in 2019 for an extended interview, you told me boxing was the last thing you wanted to be a part of. What has changed since? What are you trying to achieve with this fight against Jake Paul?
And, times changing. I was a different person back then. I was doing different things back then, and it's time for me to come back.
And the world is
You know,
anticipating the
I did the
comeback.
I did the Roy Jones exhibition, and they just gave me I don't know. I wanted to do it again.
And of course, the world is anticipating the comeback. Why do you believe you are better today than when you retired in 2005?
I was a different person then. I was using, I was using narcotics, alcoholic back then, and I'm not that person anymore. And I see a better picture of myself. I see light. I see the world from a different perspective now.
Who is Mike Tyson today? How do you want to reintroduce yourself to the world?
Hey, I'm just a person with good intentions, just passing through, nothing serious. Like everyone else, I'm just passing through in this world.
What is your message to those who are concerned, saying you shouldn't be fighting at the age of 58?
I don't know. Thank you very much for being concerned, but I am.
We all know how near and dear Cus D'Amato was to you. What do you think Cus would be telling you right now if he was still around?
He would be so happy that I'm doing this to prove to the world that age is nothing but a number.
How do you feel at 58? Training, going through sparring, the rigors.
Great. I feel great. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I boxed 8 rounds. I got the rounds in me, so I'm not. Listen, I'm sparring young guys, 30, 27 young guys. They're hitting me real hard. It didn't. It wasn't a picnic when I first started training. I'm fighting with younger guys, and they're really giving me a shellacking at first.
Are you doing the shellacking now, like the
Yeah,
old Mike?
I'm doing my share. Yes.
What's the most significant risk you're worried about heading into this fight with Jake?
What am I worried about?
Any risks?
No, not that I think of, not that I'm contemplating.
There's been a lot of back and forth between you and Jake about killing each other. Is that just the old Mike talking, or do you really feel that way?
Hey, listen, my intention is to go in there and fight hard and hurt him.
You're 58. Jake Paul is 27. What would a fight between a 27-year-old Mike Tyson look like against Jake Paul?
Well, listen, I don't know, it might not look good, but we're not talking about that. We're not doing that.
Would it be a classic one-round knockout? No chance for Jake?
And I'll leave that up to you.
Do you respect Jake Paul as a boxer? Is he any good?
Well, listen, he's good enough to get to the level that be able to fight me, I guess.
It seems like sports books are not respecting you. They're listing you as the betting underdog
That's
in
okay.
this fight.
I don't mind that. That's okay. I'm betting on myself.
Will you be betting on yourself in this fight?
I'm going to do, yeah.
Is there a specific amount?
It's enough.
How do you think you would have done in today's heavyweight division against the Usyks, the Furies, and Joshuas of the world?
Hey, listen, I'm just confident I would have did well. I'm never going to go in there and say, hey, this guy was going to kick my ass. No, I'm not going to say that.
You were in the class of the Holyfields, the Lennox Lewises of the world coming up. Do you think today's generation of heavyweights compared to yours, or were you guys in a different class of your own?
Hey, you think Joshua could beat Lennox Lewis?
That's a tough one. I don't think so.
All right. So my area had good fighters.
How are you channeling mentally into the old Mike to prepare for this fight? Are you going back to any of your tried and true tactics?
Hey, listen, I'm going there, but then I'm also dealing with the reality of this is how I have to fight him in a particular way.
How would you describe training as for a professional boxing match at 58 years old? Is it the same as it was in your prime?
Yeah, pretty much. The only difference is I get more massages now. I
So
ate more.
a lot of physical therapy, a lot of rest in
Yes,
between.
yes, yes, a lot of therapy.
The whole world is going to be watching come November 15, Dallas Cowboys Stadium. It, you've packed arenas all around the world, but of this magnitude at a football stadium. How how do you get excited for a fight like this?
I was just born to do this. I was built for this stuff. I was just born to sell out of stadium. This is what I always wanted to do my whole entire life.
You talked about sparring a little bit ago. How does your power carry at this age and speed?
And I don't think it's bad. It's gonna be. You won't be. You'll be surprised then if you think it's not that good.
The fight is scheduled for.
Good. I've been sparring. Listen, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I sparred 8 rounds for 3 days. So I'm going the distance every day in the gym.
So you're prepared to go the distance in this fight. 8 rounds, 2 minutes apiece.
I'm just always prepared. Just always in condition. Stay in condition.
What's your warning? What's your message to Jake Paul?
Take it very seriously.
How serious are you taking this? For the fans who have all these questions about you going into this fight, what's your message to them?
I'm going to be okay.
And there's some future plans for you after Jake. Is this the last time we're going to see you in the ring, or
Yeah, sky is the limit. We'll see. I'm interested in doing that again.
do you have your eyes on any other opponents?
Yeah, but I keep it to myself.
And I'll leave you with this, Mike. It's been an incredible journey and an incredible ride. Once it comes down to November 15, take me through the first round. What are we going to expect? How are you coming out of the corner?
Like a rocket.
Well, we can't wait for Blast Off. It's going to be a great night, November 15 on Netflix at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Mike, it's always a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time and looking forward to catching up after the fight as well.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.